Bonjour mes amis, je m'appelle Steve Dangle, and we're going to talk about, that's all I know. We're going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens holiday wish list. I hate that I took French for as long as I did and know so little. I wasn't good at math either, but I retained some of it, for crying out loud. I forget all of this. I remember dumb stuff like vache means cow. Anyway, over this holiday season, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, it's a time for reflection. What do I want? Well, what do Montreal Canadiens fans want? Here's what I think should be on your holiday wish list. Last season, the Montreal Canadiens, had they not been in the Eastern Conference, would have laughed their way into the playoffs. They had 96 points. The Colorado Avalanche, who went to the second round and almost the third, only had 90. But because life's not fair, they missed the playoffs with 96 points, while the Columbus Blue Jackets squeaked in with 98 despite loading up to the teeth. But the great thing about last season was Carey Price was Carey Price. In 66 games played, he had a .918 save percentage. That is Carey Price in a nutshell. He plays almost every game, and he's almost unbeatable. This season, in the 26 games that Carey Price has played so far, at the time I'm making this video anyway, Carey Price has a .905 save percentage. That is the sort of save percentage you could expect any random goalie picked out of a hat from around the league to put up. Certainly not a goalie making $10.5 million a year who's expected to be your franchise cornerstone. But I think a lot of Montreal Canadiens fans who have actually been watching the games would tell you it ain't really Carey Price, it's the fact that he's been hung out to dry, and in that way, sort of taken for granted. So on your holiday wish list, you either gotta hope that the defense plays better in front of Carey Price, or you gotta hope that he becomes a magician again and pulls a rabbit out of the hat, or both. You don't even need both those things. If even one of those things happen, Montreal Canadiens probably make the playoffs, right? That Atlantic Division is ripe for the taking. Second round matchup against Boston. Who wants it? Oh, I want that. Add that to the list. Max Domi, 6 goals, 14 assists for 20 points in his first 33 games, which is not bad, but it's worse when you consider he's got like 2 goals over the last 20 games. It sucks for the Montreal Canadiens because Max Domi is a big component of the heart of that team. Even if he wasn't a big part of the heart of the team, you need your players who are on your team to score. But forget that it sucks for the Montreal Canadiens. It sucks for Max Domi, man. Everyone's getting paid these days, and buddy, it's a contract year. He's got a new book out and everything, but trust me, books don't make that much money. Goals do though, assists do even, and Max Domi has got to start producing. So with his contract extension in mind, that maybe brings us to the second most important item on this holiday wish list behind Carey Price, and to me that's spend your cap space. The Montreal Canadiens have several $1 million in cap space, which is not something that almost any other team in the league can boast. The problem, however, is this has been the case for a number of years now, and they just don't seem to be able to spend it. It's not for a lack of trying. Marc Bergevin has gone out several summers in a row and tried to entice free agents to come. Most notably, Jake Gardiner from this past summer. He was offered money and term, and he said no. Now granted, you're gonna pay Max Domi, he's gonna get some money, you're still gonna have some left over. The great thing about the Montreal Canadiens next year is they're gonna get even younger, for as young as they already are. They got Nick Suzuki, Jesperi Kotkaniemi, Ryan Poehling, but add Cole Caulfield to that, one of the best goal scorers currently not in the NHL. The Montreal Canadiens are going to have young, cheap talent. So, knowing that you're going to have young, cheap talent, if you have cap space, spend it! You're the Montreal Canadiens, you make enough money. Don't spend it recklessly or anything, but if it helps get you over the top, if it helps get you into the playoffs for the first time in several years, you should maybe do it. It should probably be first and foremost on Marc Bergevin's Christmas wish list on account of he's in the hot seat. Maybe not that hot. He's made several good trades in recent years, but if you, put your hands just above it, il fait chaud. I told you I suck at French, I'm sorry. But there is a comment box down below. Let me know what would be on your Montreal Canadiens holiday wish list. Perhaps that Cole Caulfield would hurry up and get here already. Seriously, that was a sick pick. But that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video, click subscribe. If you really liked it, tell all your friends. Pay more attention in high school, man. Being bilingual it's like an important skill set. I wish I had it.